plans to build a nuclear fallout shelter at Peterborough and Cambridge.
3 High Court judges have cleared the way for counter.
It was announced today that the replacement for the Atlantic conveyor, the container ship lost in the Falklands conflict, will be built in Japan. A spokesman for Cuba
Moving in, and they say the third world countries like Bolivia, which produce the drug, are suffering from rising violence, economic damage, and political instability.
Tell me true, tell me why was Jesus crucified? Was it for this that Daddy died? Was it you? Was it me? Did I watch too much TV? Is that a hint of accusation in your eyes? If it wasn't for the nips being so good at building ships, the yards would still be open on the Clyde. And it can't be much fun for them beneath the rising sun, with all their kids committing suicide. What have we done? Maggie, what have we done? What have we done to England? Should we shout? Should we scream? What happened to the post-war dream? Oh, Maggie, what did we do? They flutter behind you, your possible pasts. Some bright-eyed and crazy, some frightened and lost. A warning to anyone still in command. Of their possible future to take care. In derelict sidings, the pop is entwined with cattle trucks lying in wait for the next time. Stood in the doorway, the ghost of a smile, haunting her face like a cheap hotel sign. Her cold eyes imploring the men in their bags for the gold in their bags or the knives in their backs. Stepping up boldly, one put out his hand. He said, I was just a child then, now I'm only a man. shown how to feel good and told to feel bad. Strung out behind us, the banners and flags of our possible pasts lie in tatters and rags. When you're one of the few to land on your feet, what do you do to make ends meet? Make 'em mad, make 'em sad, make 'em add 2 and 2, or make 'em me, or make 'em you. Make 'em do what you want them to. Make 'em laugh, make 'em cry, make 'em lay down and die. It was just before dawn, one miserable morning in Black 44, when the forward commander was told to sit tight, when he asked that his men be withdrawn, and the generals gave thanks as the other ranks held back the enemy tanks for a while, and the Anzio bridgehead was held for the price of a few hundred ordinary lives. And kind old King George sent Mother a note when he heard that Father was gone. It was, I recall, in the form of a scroll with gold leaf and all. And I found it one day in a drawer of old photographs hidden away, and my eyes still grow damp to remember His Majesty signed with his own rubber stamp. Dark all around, there was frost in the ground when the tigers broke free, and no one survived from the Royal Fusiliers Company C. that's the only time that I can really speak to you. And there is something that I've locked away, a memory that is too painful to withstand the light of day. When we came back from the war, the banners and flags hung on everyone's door. We danced and we sang in the street and the church bells rang. But burning in my heart, the memory smolders on of the gunner's dying words on the intercom. Floating down through the clouds, memories come rushing up to meet me now. But in the space between the heavens and the corner of some foreign field, I had a dream. Goodbye, Max. Goodbye, Ma. After the service, when you're walking slowly to the car, and the silver in her hair shines in the cold November air, you hear the tolling bell and touch the silk in your lapel. As the teardrops rise to meet the comfort of the band, you take her frail hand and hold on to the dream. Place to stay, enough to eat. Somewhere old heroes shuffle safely down the street, where you can speak out loud about your doubts and fears. And what's more, no one ever disappears. You never hear the standard issue kicking in your door. You can relax on both sides of the tracks, and maniacs don't blow holes in bandsmen by remote control, and everyone has recourse to the law. And no one kills the children anymore. No one kills the children anymore. Night after night, going round and round my brain. His dream is driving me insane. In the corner of some foreign field, the gunner sleeps tonight. What's done is done. We cannot just write off his final scene. Take heed of the dream. Take heed. Button your lip and don't let the shield slip. Take a fresh grip on your bulletproof mask. And if they try to break down your disguise with their questions, you can hide, hide, hide. Behind paranoid eyes. You put on your brave face and slip over the road for a job. Fixing your grin as you casually lean on the bar. Laughing too loud at the rest of the world with the boys in the crowd. You can hide, hide, hide. Tell you what, mate, free place, play for fun. Behind petrified eyes. You believed in their stories of fame, fortune, and glory. Now you're lost in a haze of alcohol, soft middle age. The pie in the sky turned out to be miles too high. And you hide, hide, hide. Behind brown and mild eyes. Brezhnev took Afghanistan, and Begin took Beirut. Galtieri took the Union Jack, and Maggie, over lunch one day, took a cruiser with all hands, apparently to make him give it back. Take all your overgrown infants away somewhere and build them a home, a little place of their own, the Fletcher Memorial Home for Incurable Tyrants and Kings. And they can appear to themselves every day on closed circuit TV to make sure they're still real. It's the only connection they feel. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Reagan and Haig, Mr. Begin and friend, Mrs. Thatcher and Paisley, Mr. Brezhnev and party, the ghost of McCarthy, and the memories of Nixon. And now, adding colour, a group of anonymous Latin American meatpacking glitterati. Did they expect us to treat them with any respect? We can polish their medals and sharpen their smiles and abuse themselves playing games for a while. Boom, boom, bang, bang, lie down, you're dead. Favorite toy. There'll be good girls and boys in the Fletcher Memorial Home for Colonial Wasters of life and limb. Is everyone in? Are you having a nice time? Now the final solution can be applied. They disembarked in 45 and no one spoke and no one smiled. There were too many spaces in the line. And gathered at the cenotaph, all agreed with hand on heart to sheathe the sacrificial knives. But now she stands upon Southampton Dock with her handkerchief and her summer frock, clings to her wet body in the rain. In quiet desperation, knuckles white upon the slippery reins, she bravely waves the boys goodbye again. Still the dark stain spreads between their shoulder blades. A mute reminder of the poppy fields and graves. When the fight was over, we spent what they had made, but in the bottom of our hearts we felt the final cut. Through the fish-eyed lens of tear-stained eyes, I can barely define the shape of this moment in time. And far from flying high in clear blue skies, I'm spiraling down to the hole in the ground where I hide. If you negotiate the minefield in pride and beat the dogs and cheat the cold electronic eyes, and if you make it past the shutdowns in the hall, dial the combination, open the priest hole, and if I'm in, I'll tell you. There's a kid who had a big hallucination, making love to girls in magazines. He wonders if you're sleeping with your newfound faith. Could anybody love him? Or is it just a crazy dream? And if I show you my dark side, will you still hold me tonight? And if I open my heart to you, show you my weak side, what would you do? Would you sell your story to Rolling Stone? Would you take the children away and leave me alone and prepared to make it, but just then the phone rang. I never had the nerve to make the final cut. Gotta compete with a wily Japanese. I suffer premonitions, confirm suspicions of the Holocaust to come. The rusty wire that holds the cord that keeps the anger in. Gives way, and suddenly it's day again. The sun is in the east, even though the day is done. Two suns in the sunset. Could be the human race is run. As the windshield melts and my tears evaporate, leaving only charcoal to defend.